Hello YouTube, Intuitive Edge. So let's talk about Tommy Robinson. I'm curious to ask the tarot and see what comes up in the cards for him. So let's go ahead and get started with that. I did shuffle up the cards already, so I'll just go ahead and cut the deck here. Okay. So first card, we have the Eight of Wands. This is a card of things happening quickly. With a reversal could be like a rushing in. There's like a hurry or a rush, maybe a rush to judgment. We have this is a card of innocence. I would say this very much relates to an innocent man. This is the obstacle to that rush, that hurried, rushed feeling, things happening quickly. This is a card of emotional loss and sadness. I think with the Five of Cups, this is in the position of what we know. And to me, this could represent, obviously, what we know. He's been separated from his family. And there's some pain and loss, separation there as well. This is what's led up to this. We have the Two of Swords. This is a card of denial or not wanting to face the truth. I think what this is saying is, with Tommy, what he was doing was wanting to expose or bring some truth to a situation. And this is like, this is not wanting to look at truth, not wanting to see the truth. And this is what's led up to this. So obviously he was pushing for truth, and he ran. That's where, that's kind of what led up to this, was that conflict. Now we have the Nine of Cups, the Wish card. This is a card of wishes and hopes. What you wish for, hope for, being granted. With it being reversed, could indicate some maybe hope, feeling kind of lost, or that hope might feel like it's waning a little bit. Now we have a messenger on the forward card. This is the Page of Wands. This messenger indicates, I do see something on the horizon for him. This is a card of a visionary, looking into the future. And it does feel like there may be some sort of shift for him coming up in the future. I would say maybe a couple of weeks. It does seem like there's something on the horizon that's going to shift and change for him. Let's see. This is another positive card on him. This is like new beginnings. And I feel like there may be some sort of either shift in direction for him. I don't think that he's going to serve out the entire 13-month sentence. I think there's going to be some sort of shift in the offing for him, something that will shift and change. Again, we have a messenger card. This is a messenger card of an offering. Somebody is going to either make him an offer, or he'll be offered something. This is an offering before you cross the divide or cross into something. Let's see what else we can get with this. Oh, we have another knight. Knight of Wands. Now, interesting, we have the page in the forward position, and then two knights back to back. This night facing the page, it seems that there's definitely something coming that's going to shift the trajectory of where this is heading for him. I was actually quite concerned for his well-being, being in that prison population. I was concerned for, um, his life. Thought his life might be in danger. I had thought that. So, but this feels to me like there's some sort of positive shift coming for him. So that's at least good news for him. It does feel like that there's with this night, um, that there's more. Nights are always, and pages too, more shall be revealed. It's like we don't know the pieces yet. There's pieces that are yet to come, but this is telling us that there's a shift or change coming. Last card in the outcome position is also an offering card. Something being offered or brokered, or a deal being made, or some sort of shift or change. I do wonder if it feels like there may be someone that takes up his cause or his case. Somebody a little higher up, maybe either higher up in the police force or maybe member of parliament. I don't know. Again, I'm an American. I don't really know how the legal or law process works over there. But this feels like there may be somebody stepping in who is inquiring about the situation and wanting to figure out some sort of deal that can be made for him. Whether, I mean, I don't know, maybe they offer, if you plead guilty to some charge, will reduce your sentence. I don't know how that works over there, if that's even a possibility, but there's some sort of deal being, or that will be brokered soon on his behalf. Again, I don't know how things work over there, so we'll have to see how that plays out. This person feels like they're wanting to help him, but it almost feels like they're being careful too, not to make it sound like they're defending him, but that they just want to maybe have a review and just to make sure that all of the legal processes were followed appropriately, and that the proper steps were taken with this case. And I think that there's some caution there. I do think the person in their heart supports Tommy, but they don't want it to look like they're just defending him. They're wanting to look like they're defending the law or the process. Okay, and that's where they're coming from. But I do sense some sort of shift or change and review of his situation. Now, there has been quite a public outcry. People have really been upset and over this. And I know some on the other side have said, well, Tommy's a rabble rouser, or, he's committed mortgage fraud, or whatever people have said. And again, I don't know Tommy. I don't know his situation. Maybe he has done those things. But, regardless of that, he should be given a fair shake when it comes to this situation. People should have a fair trial, regardless of, what they're accused of. The process needs to be fair. And if there was impropriety or something was blatantly unjust, then, that needs to be brought out, and especially in this case. It does seem that way. It does seem that this was pretty unfair to the way that he was, basically jailed. And then it seemed as though the judge was eager to kind of put the kibosh on this, sweep it under the rug, make sure nobody talks about it. The whole thing seems a little hinky, a little fishy, in my opinion. So we'll see what happens in the coming days. But there does seem to be a positive shift. So, you know, keep 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 that situation in your prayers if you care to pray for him. Um, Justice should be justice across the board in all places, and that's the world that we should strive to live in. Okay, let's see what the bottom card says. Now, interesting, we have the High Priest card. This is a card of conformity, going by the book, coming under for the greater good, for the greater cause. You must conform and obey. Um, with this card being reversed, it almost seems as though it's like that conformity in that structure is giving way to maybe doing what is right, not just because it's what we're supposed to do, but we need to do the right thing, and a loosening of that structure a little bit. So there may be some loosening of the structure that kind of put this whole thing, kind of brought it all about. So anyway, so that seems to be what's shaping up. We'll see what happens in the coming days. If this may be good portend for him, so we'll see what happens. If you like my channel, leave a like on this video. I appreciate it very much, and hopefully there will be a good resolution to this situation. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.